Now watch me.
Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Koral and today I'm going to be playing Arena PvP with
Antonio Gaming!
Woo! Make sure to subscribe to Antonio Gaming. His link will be in the description below. I'm a bit sick.
Yeah, me too. I'm a bit sick.
Everyone nowadays. And sorry when I PvP, guys, I get really quiet because I'm trying to focus. Anyways, what should our subject be for today's video? Should it be back to school? School started like ages ago. But we'll go for back to school anyways. So,
Why are you not losing any damage?
do you have any school stories from when you were younger? Or you're still young? I mean, like, do you have any stories?
No, you go first. You go first.
Okay. So, first embarrassing story was I was like, say, reception,
Yeah.
like really young, and basically I went to the toilet. All my stories are to do with toilets, by the way.
Yeah, same.
I went to the toilet and I got locked in, and my friend was in the toilet next to mine, and before, like back then, we all like fit into like the toilets, like underneath the toilets, like, you know, the little like colourful like primary school ones.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Everyone used to fit under those, and I fit under one, and I went under one, and my friend was in there, and basically I walked in there and she was peeing, and then it was really embarrassing, and then I unlocked the door and ran out, and then there was this teacher, and she was like calling my name. She was like, "What are you doing?" And I just ran away, and I don't actually remember what happened next because I was in reception.
One of mine is it was in year 1 or something, and I was messing it, and I had to go to the toilet. Like, we all had to go to the toilet because we were going on like a trip or something, and then so went to the toilet, and like you said, you got locked. I also got locked, so I started screaming, and then no one heard me at all. Even the person next to me was just taking the dump, you know, like sitting in the toilet, on reading the sign, just like this in the toilet. So at the front, it was too small to crawl through, but you could crawl through the sides. So I crawled in. I crawled through to not my friend, but someone in my class, and it was actually a girl.
Oh my god, we had like spare toilets. We had like girl and boy toilets.
Like a girl in a boy's room. Oh, what the flip? What the flip?
And what happened?
Yes, we can't have girls in the toilet. So I the first thing I did was look at her balls, which she doesn't have, and that's how I found out. And then I literally unlocked her door, opened it, ran out, and everyone saw her.
Oh my god.
And and then she had to tell the story, and I wasn't in it. Like, she said it was nothing to do with me, and I was like, oh, thank the Lord.
I was pretty shocked to be honest. But basically, I was... Oh my god, we have leather armor, is that it? Anyways, I was in, again, reception or nursery. I actually don't remember at all. And oh, I'm having major lag. Anyways, I was in reception, and basically I went to the toilet, and the toilet wouldn't lock. Like,
Did someone enter?
wait. Basically, not someone entered, but about 20 people were lining up outside, opened the door, and I'm just sitting there on the toilet. It's so bad. It was like 20 little children, and the boy that I liked at the time was at the very front, like, and he looked right into me, and I was like, oh my god, and I started crying on the toilet. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, my next embarrassing story is I was in year 2,
Right.
and we were learning like these instruments and stuff. I was on the carpet. I needed to take like a little wee wee. She was like, I put my hand up and she was like, what? What is this instrument called? It was a trumpet, and I was like, she was like, what is this instrument called? And I was like, can I go to the toilet? And everyone started laughing. Then she was like, don't be rude, Antonio. And she didn't know I actually meant it. So like by the time we finished the lesson, the carpet was all got pee on it.
Oh my god.
And then she was like, did you have an accident? And I was like, it's not my fault, miss, it's yours. And she was like, don't answer me back. And then I got into lots of trouble and I missed my break time.
You got into trouble for peeing yourself.
No, because I answered her back. She was like, did you have an accident? And I was like, it's your fault. She was like, don't be
Sassy Antonio. My other stories, like, I don't really know any other stories. There was, like, this one time, it wasn't embarrassing, but it was painful. Basically, my mum's aunt, she was in England at the time, and she was picking me up from nursery, and basically, I was getting my coat on, and she had an umbrella in her hand, and she just whacked me with the umbrella, like by accident.
Why?
By accident, like she turned around and just whacked my face, and then like my face started bleeding, and then everyone saw, and it was embarrassing at the time, also. So yeah, it's kind of like, yo, no,
How are you hitting you from 5 miles away?
I'm not 5 miles away.
Oh, now you're close. So I was driving on the way back from school, and then
Oh yeah, you told me this one.
I was in year 4. I needed the toilet so bad, and I didn't want to get it in the car. So what I did is I peed out. I was on the right window, and my sister was on the left window, and I tried to pee out of my sister's window, and it didn't hit her, but it hit her chair. And then my grandma saw like nothing, and then it was not embarrassing. It was just weird. It was sort of embarrassing, but
Oh my god.
I peed out my sister's window. I legit peed out my sister's window. It actually hit her seat.
Her seat. I have another story which wasn't really embarrassing. It was more like, I don't know what it was like. It was just
It's a weird one.
Yeah, like it wasn't weird, but it was just like rebellious, you know. Because basically, the girl that I went into the toilet, you know, basically her mum like helped out at the school at times, and basically I hated milk, and I still hate milk. I just like can't stand milk.
Yeah, I don't stand milk. I can't stand milk.
Yeah, so basically, she had like, did you have like those little cartons of milk with the cow on them?
No.
Well,
Oh yeah.
Well, like they were like pink and green, like had like cow drawn on them.
Did you have to have one?
And basically, no, I didn't have to have one. It was either that or juice, and I usually had juice like every single time. And I was like, hey, why not like try milk for like one time. And I took a sip and I absolutely hated it so much. And I burped really loudly and the like woman heard, and then it was like really like kind of embarrassing. That's not it. And then basically everyone left to go break, and my whole milk carton was still really like full. And she thought it was going to be a waste if I just threw it out, because the milk like provided those with their money and that. So she was like trying to make me drink it, and I was like, I really don't want it. And then she was like, try to drink it, and then she made me like kind of like drink it, but I felt like really bad. So basically,
Did you bath?
no, I didn't bath. Imagine that. Anyway, I basically she was showing me her tattoos, and she said she'd show me more if I drank a sip of milk. So I drank a sip. She showed me the spider tattoo, and whenever I see her, like to this day, I'm always like, I remember the spider tattoo. And she was like, can't believe you still remember that. It was a nursery. And I was like, yeah, still remember. Anyways, that's not the point. She went somewhere. I forgot where she went. I think she was like going to speak to another teacher to ask about if I could throw away the milk or not. And she like left for a bit, and she was like, stay there. And I had the milk with me, and basically like there was this blue carpet, and basically I spilled all the milk on the blue carpet, and it just sunk into the blue carpet. And then basically she came back and she was, where's all the milk gone? And I was like, I drank it. And then she didn't really believe me, and then she just left. So yeah.
What was the embarrassing bit?
I said it wasn't an embarrassing story. It was just like the burp was kind of embarrassing because it was really loud. That's just a story. My first day of nursery. Great times. Oh my god. Basically, it was my first day of nursery. Yada yada yada. You know those days.
Yeah.
Basically. It was like a half day. In nurseries you'd always get half days, so you'd like either have mornings or you'd have afternoons.
Yeah.
And I went for afternoons, and basically it was my first day, and I arrived at school, and my mum was like, okay, I have to go to work now. And then I was like, I started bursting out crying so much, and
Yeah, same.
And my mum was like, no, I have to go now. And then basically they distracted me by making me play with these like, little dolls. And then I turn around and my mum's like leaving, and I start screaming. And then the teacher's like, this teacher Mary, she was really nice. And basically she like picked me up and I started kicking her. I was like, get off me, I want my mummy, I want my mummy. And yeah, I started kicking her, and it was like really bad. Yeah. What was your like first day of nursery?
Shoot, my first day of nursery. Well, it's not really embarrassing or anything. Just like, so on the first day of nursery, I went. It was not the school I go to now. The primary I go to now. It was a different one. So I go in, and my mum had. I wouldn't leave my mum. I would hug her, like never let go. Never let go. So what they made me do is they said they'll put her sitting with the teachers. So and basically I could play. So I could play every sec. I always had my eye on her. And then when she left, when she was always about to leave, when she left, I charged at her, pushed her, and she fell over.
Oh my god.
And I started crying, and then she was like, then she looked really hurt. She looked like it hurt, but she said it didn't hurt at all. Like, not then, she didn't say that. But like, now, before she was like, it didn't hurt. Then I got really sad, and then I stopped crying, and I said she can go because I felt really bad for her, and that I was being a really bad son. So I stopped crying, and I just sat down, and she was like, count 1 to 3. I think you can do it. And then she was like, Antonio, why don't you do it? You've been very brave today. And then I was just thinking, like saying, oh, I did the wrong thing, I did the wrong thing, I did the wrong thing. And then she called him, and then she didn't call him. Well, I don't know what. That was a different day. And then, so I think I thought, so I just didn't say anything for the rest of the day. And then the teacher started to really dislike me.
I killed you.
No, you didn't. I killed you.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, what? Because
I beat you 3 times. Have you got anything?
Actually, don't really remember. Oh, there was this like really, like basically, there was this girl and she was like a couple of years like ahead, and basically I had 10 hearts still, and she was like, I think she was like 4 years ahead. I'm not exactly that like sure. Basically, me and my 2 friends, Chloe and Alexandra, basically we like looked up to her. We were like, oh my god, we want to be like just like her. And her mum worked in our class, like she was like a helper. Her name was Hayley, basically, like, yeah. So she was like a helper, and one day her daughter came in to school and she had this thing called a Maisie bag, right? And her name was Maisie as well. So
what a coincidence.
So it was like a Maisie bag. It was like this pink bag, and she had like 2 of her friends as well, and they all had like Maisie bags. And me and my 2 friends, Claire and Alexandra, really liked the Maisie bags. So basically, I touched the bag, and then that Maisie girl, she looks at me and she's like, "Can you get your filthy fingers off my bag, please?" And then I started crying. I was like, and then I hated her ever since. And now she just looks really, really bad, to be honest. Like,
now she looks really, really bad.
Like, not like bad, like evil, but I mean like she has such thin eyebrows, and her she gets fake tan, and basically it's just a really bad fake tan.
Oh, you tricked me there.
Yeah, so now she just looks really bad. I don't know if her mum still works at the school though. Her mum had like a son.
What year were you?
I don't actually remember. I was like year 2 and she was like year 6. No, she left the school actually, and she just came back one day with her 2 friends. So I was like I don't know what year she was. She might have been like year 8 or something. But the thing is, like, you know, older people.
Yeah.
They just like look really old all the time. Like, say you're in year 2 and there's like a year 3 person. You're always like, oh my god,
yeah,
they're so much older than me. And then when you just look back at pictures of them, you're like, oh my god, they used to look like this.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was just like really weird. So yeah, I just hated her ever since that happened. I think she finished school now, she's in like college.
Are you in your final year of secondary?
No. 1 more year.
Wait, are you doing your GCSEs this year?
Yeah. You, what happens is you do all your exams. So like you sit 2-hour exams. I have to sit a 2-hour history exam, like, hello, please. Like, no breaks at all, 2-hour exam, history. I also have to do maths. Like, what I picked for GCSEs was history, drama, and art. And history I regret so much.
How many more rounds do you think we should do?
I don't know.
Where are you? I don't see anyone.
I just saw you go behind that giant stone, hiding right there.
What stone?
Or that rock thing, hiding right there.
I can't move!
Why are you here?
Yes, I can move now. I see you.
Where are you going? Antonio, I think you're lagged out. I'm behind you. You went behind the rocks and then I like... You have to watch my footage. Go on.
So, it's semi to do with school. So I came back from school and I had to do my maths. Or it's like maths on the computer.
Yeah, I know. I used to do my maths last year. Not last year, the year before.
I came and I was standing up because my sister was hogging the chair. But I was one question away. It took ages, that question, but I really needed to poo. So I was just standing there holding it till I could complete the question. And by the time, so I had to pull out. I gave up. I gave holding up. Instead of going to the toilet, I pulled my trousers down, pulled my pants down, and just shit there.
Oh my god.
And then later started screaming. I got told off so bad.
You got told off?
But I didn't get grounded. I didn't get grounded somehow. You shall not pass! Oh.
Fire.
As I jump in fire. I didn't know this was a one.
Did you not know this one?
No.
I'll do that one again.
Never let go, go, never let poo. Never go piss. Are you low? Probably not.
No. How did I not hit you when I passed you?
No!
I pushed you. Hang strong, child. We both have like the same heart.
How you win? How did you win?
Had 5.5 heart. I think I'm going to end the video off here. Thank you all guys for watching our back to school special video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did and make sure to subscribe for more videos. Bye bye.
Bye.
Boom.
Now watch me.